Hello, Taurus people, Taurus ascendant and moon. This is the video for the February month, and but it's actually a video that is not just for February, but for the whole 2021, and those energies that are happening now, ever since December, are going to follow you for the next 2 years at least. Because of all this conjunction planetary movement that is happening in your 10th house, where Aquarius is, where there are a lot of planets there now. This house is going to be very activated the next 2 years, and especially, and what's happening now may affect the next 20 years of your life. These energies are very strong, and they can make you and break you for a long time. So let's see what is happening there. For especially if you're Taurus ascendant, on your 10th house happened on the 21st of December, a great conjunction, the great conjunction that everyone is talking about, of Jupiter and Saturn. So a new era begins, and it is sealed now in February, where 6 planets are there, and on the new moon on the 11th and 12th, it's going to be with the moon there 7. It's like the great assembly, a new council of the planets, and Venus is going to be there, Jupiter, Saturn, Mercury is retrograde right now, and some things are not working properly, but it's a good time for replanning and make some regrouping and replanning, and some seeing what's not working and make some improvements on your plans and your work schedule. And this is what Mercury retrograde is all about. And who else is there? Is Pallas Athena. It's all about strategy there. And there's a lot of planets there, and all this energy is going to activate this 10th house of yours, which talks all about career. It talks about status. It talks about honors, fame, achievements, awards, boundaries with other people, rules and discipline and authority, father figures and fatherhood, people of high places that can be of assistance or not. And these are all ruled by the 10th house. Like if you have like some high power people that can help you now, they're going to be by your side and assist you right now. And with square of Mars and Uranus from Taurus, you're gonna have some like resistance there in doing some things that need to be done, some changes in your plans, because you Taurus don't want to do those changes. But believe me, if you follow the energies, you're gonna be able to do a lot of things. So these are energies that they're gonna pull you so that you can make changes in your first house, which is all about your personality, your appearance, and how you move around people. It has to do with your leadership skills and the new initiatives that you have to do, and take all this uneasiness that exists in the field around you, and make it more creative. And instead of like being in a position and in a mood to just fight up with everyone, just make it creative and put all your effort in creating a career and all your creativity there. Activate all these things, and you're gonna be able to do a lot of things that are new and you won't believe the new patterns in your life if you follow these energies and you don't resist them. All this air, I know that it's not easy for you, and Uranus in your house and in your sign, and you are so all these surprises. You're not good with surprises, you Taurus. You always want to know what is ahead, and Uranus has just shaken your world, and it's gonna continue to shake your world the next 6 years. So just go with the flow and don't resist it. You know, all the square can change your life in a positive way if you just let it unfold some new perspective. If you change your perspective, you're gonna have a lot of gains out of the 10th house, and you may see some new career opportunities that you have never expected before, throughout these surprising and shaking events that are happening all the time now with Uranus in your house, in the first house, and in your sign. You're not very happy with it, but believe me, you can change your world upside down. And of course, with the 10th house so much activated, you're gonna see a lot of activation on the house across your chart, which is the 4th house. The 4th house it's about family and house and home and your close-up relatives and what's happening in your domestic life and the changes that you need to do there so that you can be more happy with your life. There's going to be a lot of this kind of energy. You may move house also for career matters, like a new job a new job offer that may lead you to live somewhere else, even abroad, perhaps. There's also a good time all this year, to deal with ancestral healing also. Because of all these planets in your 10th house, it's gonna be like a mirror, showing a lot of lights in your 4th house, and a lot of ancestral healing can be done there. So keep in mind on that, and a lot of childhood trauma and patterns from your childhood that you have developed and you are applying also in your life. You're gonna see them and you're gonna see, oh my God, why am I doing this? Because my parents were doing this, or my great grandparents were doing this, and I saw it as a kid and I thought that it was normal, but it actually is not. So I'm changing the patterns and I'm changing my whole life as a whole, you know. These are the kind of energies you're gonna have to deal with. So on the 11th, with the new moon, all these planets are gonna be there. There's something new happening, and it's happening on the invisible. It's happening on backstage, not nothing is like seen, because all these planets are invisible. Only Mars is visible on the sky, and he's in Taurus in you, and he doesn't like being in Taurus, Mars, and he's bringing all these energies from Aries sign, and it's very tough for you. I know that this time is very tough for you. Mars is leaving your sign on the 4th of March, and you're going to be much more better after the 4th of March, believe me. And let's see what else we're having for February. On the 18th, the Sun moves in Pisces in your 11th house, and Aphrodite, Venus, is following the Sun there in your 11th house. It has to do a lot with networking, the 11th house, and you're gonna see something that was happening in your 10th house, behind closed doors, now manifesting in your reality in a much more apparent manner, because all these planets that were invisible are starting to get visible after the 21st of March of February. Saturn, Mercury, and Jupiter are going to be visible by the end of the month, and Mercury is turning direct on the 21st. He needs a little bit more time, a couple of more days to get back on track, but in general, things are gonna get more faster after the 21st. Yes, around the 19th, we have the Venus on square with Mars, and on the 17th, Uranus is gonna square Saturn. This is a precise square, and it's gonna be it is going to affect us a lot on a collective level. This is like really power. This is like war power on a collective, and but on a personal level, it's gonna bring a lot of upheaval. It's gonna bring a lot of fighting energy. We're gonna have, if you want to fight with someone and break everything down, like a week before and the week after these dates, like around the 17th, 19th of February, it's gonna be the perfect day to just ruin everything around you, Taurus, and you can do it. Believe me, you can do it. So let's see. Oh, and on the 27th, there's a full moon in Virgo on your fifth house. Something new is happening in your love life. You have Virgo in your fifth house, which is your love life, your creativity. If you are in arts, you're doing something creative. There's a lot of inspiration, something new. If you are making money out of something creative, and a new love, also a new person that may come, or you may decide to do something new with your partner, like going on vacation or engage or get married. This kind of energies are this with the full moon. It's like a completion of a cycle, and decided to go in a new level with your beloved person. But in any case, these energies that are happening now in February, especially the great conjunction of the planets in your 10th house of career status, remember, and powerful people in your life, and father figures, and your first house of yourself, your self-esteem, your appearance also is gonna be very activated, and these energies are gonna follow you the whole year, because this square is gonna between Uranus and Saturn is gonna happen another twice again until the end of the year. So all these energies are gonna be very, very active throughout the year. Just be careful on that, and be mindful not to get at odds with people that you may need in the future, and you may not have them because you were like a little bit more aggressive and things didn't work out the way you wanted them. But if you want to break the things up, as I said, this is the great time to do so. This inner, uneasiness can be very creative also, and a lot of stress. These are energies that are giving you a lot of stress. It's true. So be mindful and take care of yourself. And let's see what all these squares are bringing. A lot of surprises. I know you don't like surprises, Taurus, but you know, these are the energies throughout the whole 2021. So be mindful of all that. So let's see how these energies are going to manifest in your reality. You're going to see some of these things like in your everyday life, because when something like these planetary movements are happening that are so powerful, you may not see the exact result of them, you know, on these dates that is happening, like in February. You're gonna see all that in the long run, you know, over the next few months or even years in some cases. This is the time to set the fundamental principles and planning, a lot of planning. The Aquarius era needs a lot of planning because the wind can scatter things around, you know. So let's see what you have here. You have the Princess of Wands. This is the Page of Wands. Something new, something some new idea, something new that you're learning. This is a surprise perhaps that you don't like, and I see you said with the Seven of Swords, you want to escape reality, you want to escape something, or there's someone that is bringing you some news that are not exactly as they seem. So you are here with the Star, hoping for and planning for a bright new future, but there are some deceitful energies around you. So be mindful of that, and it's going to be all over now with the, you know, with all these planets that are invisible. A lot of backstage things are happening that you are not aware of, and they're going to show up at the end of the month, after the 21st, 20th, 21st, 22nd of February. They're going to show up what was said behind your back, or what was said in hidden places by people that you may not even know, you know. But you're going to be aware of that. You're going to know it. You're going to have like something like, I have a feeling that there's something wrong with this picture, but I'm not sure. Just keep an eye on that, you know. For the Queen of Pentacles, there's a lady here that may be a Taurus lady, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. There's a new romantic interest, but the moon is here. It's something hidden also. You may decide not to say anything about this to anyone, like keeping it in secret. But there is a new person, possibly from a water sign, perhaps like Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces person. But he's gonna make his a new relationship, or a new person that is interested, and it's gonna make you an offer, this cup of love. He's gonna offer it to you. So let's see about the Seven of Wands. This is the Seven of Wands has to do with a lot with trying to prove myself, trying to have value in something. And the Six of Cups, it has to do with memories, being in a memory mode, you know. With the Queen of Cups, this person needs, you may meet a friend, and from childhood or from the past, and talk about things, and bring up things and discuss a lot of things. Or you may remember some love interest. If you are a guy, you may remember some person, some very loving lady that was, and you're gonna feel like a little bit, you know, nostalgic about this relationship and this individual. The Four of Swords brings us the Lovers and the Chariot. These are two arcanas, major arcanas. You are destined to meet a person that is coming your way. These are Cancerian energies, but it has to do a lot with a triumph in love. Like you are here in this state, like the Four of Swords has to do a lot with healing, with meditating, with withdrawing from a lot of action so that I can think a lot. And in this meditative and healing mode, there's a new lover interest happening, a new lover for a Taurus lady out there that is a very shiny, beautiful person that is going to be very romantic. This is a very beautiful card. Let's see for the Princess of Pentacles. The Princess of Pentacles here brings us the Three of Pentacles and the Strength. There might be some new collaboration with someone, a Leo lady or a Leo person in general, and a lot of strength. And now your self-esteem and your inner strength is going to be amplified a lot by the end of the month, like after the 20th, like that, like around these dates, and you're going to be looking forward for a new cooperation and something new to learn. Also, the Page of Pentacles has to do a lot of something new, like a new seminar or something that you are very interested in and you want to learn more about it, and this will strengthen you and give you more power in what you want to do in the future. And with the Nine of Wands, we have the Knight of Pentacles and the Three of Swords. Like for some Tauruses out there, there's a lot of wounds and a broken heart, and you're here, the Taurus, and you have past life trauma or karma or childhood trauma, and you have a broken heart as well. Now for some Tauruses, this is not a very good time. These squares can clear up a lot of things so that new things can come your way, Taurus, especially if you are a center Taurus. But in general, there's a lot of healing that needs to be done, you know, so that you can move forward. I will draw another card for you because I don't want to see you like so much in grief. Like the Tower moment, like for some Tauruses out there, like with this full moon, this Tower moment. This Tower moment in your 5th house with the full moon there, like the full moon is going to show up something that you didn't want to see in your love life, possibly. And you're going to see it now. It's, I think, inevitable. The Tower is it's like this surprise that in the end you're going to see that it was needed. It was needed because you were blinded for something. You were kept in this mode of defending yourself against others all the time, but you couldn't move also anywhere. You were like entrapped in this situation. And this Tower moment is going to set you free in some way from all this heartbroken energy and this wounding and this. I feel like there was a cycle of this energy all over again, happening and happening again and again and again. So these are the main tarot cards, and let's see some advices. from these oracle cards, energy oracle cards they're called, and I like them a lot. Let's see if there are messages from the spirits, your higher self. Community, take care of your friends. Try to spend some time with your friends. This is the Three of Cups card of the tarot cards, and it talks about having fun, bringing the pleasure back in life, and you know, perhaps if even gains from networking, like from the 11th house, it's going to be activated with the sun and the Venus there by the 18th and the 25th of February. And Venus has a lot of things to do with finances. She's very supportive to finances, not only in love. She rules finances a lot in many ways. Rest and rejuvenation. This is this card, you know. This card, it comes up here again. This is a new cooperation also with people. So you need to rest and heal yourself, and you know, take care of yourself and pamper yourself some. Strategy. This is very essential. You need to write down everything, every idea you have. Please write it down, because with all this air energy now in the era of Aquarius, you know, you may have like the most brilliant ideas and then you may completely forget about it. So let's see, cornucopia. This is the Amalthea's card, and where prosperity and abundance is coming your way. If you rest a little bit, there's going to be a triumph coming to you, and rest, rethink, strategize, and making plans, and a lot of abundance coming your way, Taurus. This is the card of triumph also, you know. These are very nice cards in the end. Some of you may have this tower moment that is going to bring like a lot of lights in some area of your life that's needed, and it's possible that it's your love life. This is going to be interesting. I would like some feedback on that. So that's it. This is like for not only for February, but these energies are going to follow you the whole 2021. So see you in March. Bye bye.